Awesome, guys. I am super excited to be here. Everybody that is on, there's 132 of us, so welcome. I'm excited to have this opportunity to talk with you guys. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys can match my energy. Amazon FBA is something that I'm super passionate about. If you guys know who I am, you guys have seen my videos, you guys have seen me on the internet. I love everything about Amazon, and the opportunity is through the roof. Today, what I'm going to be doing, as you guys can see on this slide, I'm going to be taking the next 30 minutes and I'm going to be breaking down how to maximize profits during Q4. So optimizing sales for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and other holidays. So it's going to be jam-packed full of actionable steps that you guys can implement right now. I'm going to share my screen and we're just going to dive right into what I have prepared for you guys. So let's come over here. I'm going to come right here and I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to be specifically talking about 6 tips to hit 6 figures this Q4. So these are just some screenshots of my previous Q4s. I know that 6 figures per month might seem like a lot, but guys, Q4 is the best time to really scale your business. And that's where it's been game changer for me. Where I've been able to really grow my business. My first Q4 did just under 100,000, and then I just continued to grow it every single year. So I'm excited to break down some strategies, some tips about everything that we're going to be doing to maximize our sales during this time of year. And what's awesome is it's not just going to work during Q4, it's going to work year round and for other holidays. So what I want to do just briefly is introduce myself for those that don't know who I am. My name is Trevin Peterson. I'm 25 years old. Here's a picture of my wife and I, and I've been selling on Amazon full time for 3.5 years. So I started back in 2017, and within 6 months, I was able to quit my 9-to-5 job, and my life completely changed to where I have the time freedom, financial freedom to do what I want whenever I want, travel the world, experience things that I would never dream of experiencing. I've launched 30 plus different successful Amazon products. In 2020, I sold over 104,000 units. I've sold a combined total of over $4 million online. I've had the privilege and opportunity to coach 1,600 amazing Amazon students. And I've also been able to grow a community of just over 400,000 followers. So it's been quite the journey. It was not all unicorns and cupcakes from the very beginning. It was just like everybody starts from zero. And so I don't share any of this information to brag or to boast. I just am trying to give myself some credibility. And also I share this to help you guys understand that, look, I'm nothing special. If I can do it, so can you. And so I just want you guys to take away that. If there's one thing that you guys can take away, I hope I can inspire you guys and motivate you to keep pushing and to take action, because at the end of the day, there's only so much that I can do, teach, preach, or whatever you want to call it, but you have to you have to go and take action. So it's your responsibility. So that's just a little bit about me. We're not going to talk about me anymore. We're going to talk about the 6 tips to hit 6 figures this Q4. I'm excited about it. We're going to dive into the first tip. And this is something super important for you guys to understand. So I'm going to be breaking down kind of different strategies depending on if you have no inventory versus if you have a lot of inventory. And when I say no inventory, you obviously have a product launched, but you just don't have as much inventory or stock at Amazon. And if you're in a situation where you're kind of backlogged and you are having struggles with your suppliers, with lead time, with shipping, and you're not able to get a lot of inventory checked in, then your strategy is going to be a lot different. Whereas if you have just a ton of inventory ready to go. So I'm going to first talk about if you guys have inventory ready to sell, ready to start pumping on Amazon, those are the tips that we're going to dive in first. And then we'll talk about my strategy if you guys don't have as much inventory. So that is kind of the first tip. It's not one of the 6, but it's important. Q4, there's increased demand, there's more shoppers, and you're going to sell a lot more. So inventory is king. So if you guys don't have inventory, you guys should have placed your orders months ago preparing for Q4. And if you guys haven't yet prepared for it, you better message your supplier right now and say, hey, I need to get more inventory ASAP. So let's dive into the first tip. And this might sound basic, but we're going to get into a lot of good stuff that you guys have probably never even considered or thought about. But coupons is the first thing that I'm going to do to boost my sales. And I'm not going to always run coupons, but here's my strategy and thought process behind coupons. So if you guys see right here at the very bottom, you see the save $3. Okay, so that little green clip right there, that is going to draw attention to your listing, and customers are more likely to buy it. And so that's kind of the strategy with these coupons is, yes, the customer is getting $3 off, or let's say 5% off. It's more of a marketing strategy tactic to get them to click on your listing versus your competitor. So you're going to just run a coupon. It's super easy to create one. If you guys have never created one before, you go to your Seller Central account. You're going to go to the advertising tab. There's a drop down. You're going to click on coupons. And then from there, it will literally take like 30 seconds to create a coupon. And one thing that I do want to talk about is every time somebody clips and redeems your coupon, it's going to cost 60 cents. So right here, we have this unicorn gift set. You see that there's the coupon in the bottom left-hand corner. It says save an extra 5% when you apply this coupon. So if somebody clicks on that, they clip it. That's what they call it. They clip the coupon. Then you're going to be charged the 5%. So the 5% is going to get deducted from the $23.99 plus an additional 60 cents for every coupon clipped. One thing to note that's super cool about coupons is sometimes, so like right here, if we come back to this main, the first slide, they might click initially on this listing, save $3, but then they might forget to actually clip the coupon. And that is the best case scenario, because they clicked on your listing because you had the coupon, but then they forgot to clip it. And since they didn't clip it, you basically got a full price sale and you didn't pay Amazon 60 cents for that coupon clipped. So that's the first strategy that you guys are going to do. I like to just throw on a coupon, whether it's 5%, 10%, $1, just something simple to differentiate yourself from your competition. And that's going to help drive more traffic. And especially during this holiday time of season, people are looking to get deals and discounts. And even though 5% or $1 off is not crazy, customers absolutely love that. So that is the first tip, is coupons. We're going to dive right into the second tip. And this is probably one of the most important parts. And this is a really cool strategy that you guys can start implementing depending on the time of year and the holiday. But let's take this example, and let's say I'm selling this unicorn gift set. Okay, so that is my product. I sell this drawstring bag with these necklaces, this the hair ties, a pencil pouch, and it's a really good gift set for girls. And so what I'm going to do with my listing is I'm going to tailor my images to help paint the picture to the customer and help them realize this is the perfect gift for my daughter, for my niece, for my daughter's best friend, for a birthday party. I want to paint the picture and engrave it in their head that, hey, this product is giftable. So as you guys can see with this image, this girl is giving her daughter this present. This image is not the best. You can definitely improve on the image quality. I just took a screenshot of somebody else's listing, but this is just to kind of show you guys the example. But you're going to demonstrate and show that, hey, this product you can give to somebody and they're going to love it. And so this mom is giving a gift to her daughter. They're both smiling. And that is something huge that you guys can do, especially during this holiday season, is help your customer realize, hey, I can give this as a gift to my dad, or for my mom, or for my brother, for my sister, my girlfriend, my wife, my husband, and demonstrate them showing that, hey, this is a giftable product. So I love using lifestyle images, especially during this Q4, to help them understand that this is the perfect gift idea, because they're already in that gift minded kind of mindset. And so you're just kind of solidifying that and helping them and assuring them that, hey, this is a perfect gift present for your daughter. So that is one example. Another example is, let's say I'm selling these sunglasses and this is my listing. They click on it. They have the coupon code, so that's really good. They click on the listing, but then once they get to the listing, they have a lifestyle image of these sunglasses on a stocking. And this is demonstrating yet again that this is a perfect stocking stuffer. And so this is something super cool that you guys can do with any type of product, is to help get the customer thinking that, hey, this is a stocking stuffer. This is a perfect Christmas present. This is a perfect birthday present, and paint the picture and help them realize that, hey, like, this is a little small product. They're sunglasses. They're not crazy expensive. And people are always looking for stocking stuffers. And if they see that, they're like, oh, this is brilliant. I'm going to buy this. And instead of buying one, they might buy 8 because they got a bunch of grandkids and they want to give a pair of sunglasses to each of the grandkids. So you're just helping the customer change their mindset a little bit and helping them realize, hey, I can give this as a gift. This is a good stocking stuffer, or whatever the case is. So that's what you guys need to start doing with your listings during this holiday season, is change them, adjust them, tailor them to the specific time of year. And the same thing goes like with Easter. You could do a picture of these sunglasses with an Easter basket, and you would change that main image from the stocking to an Easter basket. Or for Valentine's Day, you might do it with a bunch of hearts or whatever, and you're giving a gift to your boyfriend. So those are different things that you're going to want to do depending on the time of year and the season that you're in. You can adjust those main images. They're mainly lifestyle images to help get your customer thinking, hey, this is the perfect gift idea. This is perfect for Easter. This is perfect for Mother's Day. I mean, the list goes on of different seasons and holidays that you guys can change these images to fit that time of year. So that is something that everybody can be doing, is adjusting their lifestyle images. And another thing that I just want to talk about briefly, this is not just during Q4. This is year-round listing optimization. This is where I see so many people just make massive mistakes. And it's kind of frustrating because a lot of students will send me listings and they say, hey, check out my listing. What can I do to improve? Like, what's going on? And I look at it and I see images like this. And this image is something that's just photoshopped on this girl's back. And that just looks horrible. And so I'm here to tell you guys that you cannot take shortcuts when it comes to your main images, your listing images, product photography. Do not take shortcuts. Don't try to cheap out. A lot of people will want to take them on their iPhone. They think that they can do the pictures themselves and they'll create like their own home studio and not really do the best of jobs. So my piece of advice is to find somebody that does this professionally. Yes, you're going to have to pay them. But at the same time, if you're already forking up a bunch of money on inventory and launching the product, you're already into your Amazon business $5,000, it makes no sense to take a $200 shortcut and not get professional product images. So again, this is a bad example of listing images. Please do not take this shortcut and get legitimate, really good images. And that's going to help sales. And again, that's not just for Q4, that's year round. Some pieces of advice when it comes to some images that I really like to do. So when you hire somebody that is a professional photographer and they know how to do graphic design, you'll be able to create infographics and comparison charts like this. And this is something that's super valuable for the customer, because again, when a customer clicks on your product, you have to do everything in your power to convince them that your product is superior, that your product is better, and that they need your product. And so what you can do is a comparison chart. So I really like this comparison chart. It's this mat safe bag. This is the product. And so you put it over a mattress and it's easy to carry when it comes to moving. And so they have a comparison chart demonstrating why theirs is better versus the cheap plastic mattress bags that are literally $5. So their product is kind of a premium. I think it's like $40, where their competition is selling it for $5. And so they're demonstrating that, hey, mine is 10 times better for these reasons. It's reusable. It's one person friendly. We've got handles, durable material. You can reuse it. Where the cheap plastic, it doesn't have that. So having that comparison chart is super useful. When a customer clicks on your listing, they see that and they're like, oh, wow, this is awesome. The same thing with this comparison chart at these shelves. It's just showing why your product is better, pointing out the flaws of your competitors. And that's another huge thing that you guys can do is read their reviews, read your competitors' reviews, study their product, and figure out a way to differentiate yourself. And if you've done this, this comparison chart is going to be really easy to create because you've done your due diligence, you've done your research, and you know that your product is superior. So this is another kind of tidbit that I love doing, just kind of painting the picture, helping the customer know that, hey, my product is the best. And if you can convince your customer that your product is the best, then they'll pay a premium for your product. Just a few more listing optimization tips. I'm diving into a lot of detail with this because I see a lot of people make this mistake. They take shortcuts. They don't do a very good job and they wonder why their product is not selling. Listing optimization is a key factor. So right here, I love these lifestyle images with infographics. I love doing that, getting legitimate pictures of people actually using the product and then doing infographics with it. So you see these two guys carrying the mattress. It's demonstrating how it's used. And it says easy to carry with 8 strong handles. That is a great picture. There are 2 different people. Then you have this lady over here that's, it says, get your mattress ready for moving, folds up, zips up, lifts up. Really well done. So those are the things that you guys need to look at. And one last piece of advice when it comes to listing images, if you can't look at your images and say that they're better than your top competitor, you need to redo them and make them the best. And if you do that, you're going to see a huge increase in sales. Your PPC campaigns are going to convert better. Everything about your Amazon business is going to improve as you invest in your business and in yourself and in your products. Okay, so that's super important. And that is tip number 2 is listing images. All right, so we talked about 2 tips. We're going to dive into the 3rd tip. This is super valuable. We're going to dive into Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, how I'm going to utilize these social media platforms to really increase sales, and it's not going to break the bank. So we're going to first talk about Instagram and TikTok. Again, my product is this unicorn gift set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called influencer marketing. I'm going to find influencers that kind of fit my product niche, the category. I'm going to reach out to them and they're going to post about my product, link my product. In exchange, I'll pay them a couple $100 and they'll post and promote my product. And then you see all these people will flood to their post and then it will lead them to buy my product. And the more people that I can get to buy my product outside of Amazon, the more that's going to help my rank juice inside Amazon. So that's the concept of an influencer marketing. But the number one question that I get is, well, how do I actually find products or how do I find influencers to promote my product? So the first thing that I'm going to do is we have Instagram, we have TikTok. Again, my product is the unicorn gift set. So when I think of my product, the unicorn gift set, it's for younger girls. And so I think of moms. It's the perfect thing that a mom is going to buy for her daughter and for her birthday, maybe for Christmas, whatever the case is. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Instagram and I'm going to go to the search bar and I'm going to search hashtag mom blogger. And there's hundreds of thousands, there's probably millions of different mom bloggers that have Instagram accounts from 1,000 followers all the way up to millions of followers. And you know that people that are following these mom bloggers are also moms. And if they're also moms, they also have daughters that can buy the unicorn gift set that you're selling. And so that's kind of my thought process when it comes to influencer marketing and finding different influencers is I just go and search hashtags and then I go through and I scroll through and I click on different Instagram accounts and I vet them and I'll show you guys kind of which one I found and then I'll reach out to them. So that's Instagram. That's how I find influencers there. On TikTok, it's very similar, but it's even easier because you can just go search hashtag Amazon finds for, and then it says for guys, for men, for mom, for dogs, for girls, for your car, cheap photographers. And you're going to find thousands of videos, thousands of influencers that are talking about different products that they found on Amazon. And these videos are going viral. Like they're getting millions of views of just them showing, hey, look at this Amazon product that I found on it. Look at this product that I found on Amazon. And so with that information, we search for hashtags. We're then going to find influencers like this over here we got the bloggery. So it's this girl that has 12,000 followers. So I mean, that's a decent size account. It's not anything crazy, but what you're going to do is you're going to email her and you're going to message her, direct message on Instagram, and you're going to reach out and say, hey, how much can I pay you? I'm going to give you the product for free in exchange for a story shout out or a feed post. And she'll probably say it's going to be like 50, $100. And if you can get 12,000, basically reach 12,000 people with that one post and pay $100 for it, and you only need like 5 people to buy it, and you break even. And if you can break even and keep repeating that process, that's going to help your rank. And so that's my strategy. Is I'm not necessarily going for people that have 1 million followers on Instagram. I'm going to go for the lower hanging fruit, people that have 5, 10, 20,000 followers, because they're not going to charge a premium. And one thing that you guys need to note when doing influencer marketing, you're going to want to check their engagement. And so it's one thing to look at their followers, go click on their main feed. And if they don't have any likes or comments, then that's not a very good engaged account. So that's one thing that you want to avoid. So that's Instagram. On TikTok, this is a complete account. I mean, his account name is Stuff You Actually Need. And all he talks about is Amazon products that you need. And so you can reach out to him directly. And I have the little arrow pointing to the Instagram icon. And that's how you reach out to people on TikTok, is you'll want to go and find them on Instagram, because you can't really direct message them on TikTok. So you have to go outside of TikTok. You'll message them and you'll say, hey, how much is it going to cost to make a video? And as you guys can see, this guy has videos that have 10 million views, 2.8 million views. So if your video can go viral and get 1 million views, that's going to skyrocket your business. I've done it a few times with my product, and I have one of my good friends, he did this and it generated him thousands of dollars literally instantly as soon as they posted a video. So using TikTok, Instagram, influencer marketing, finding the right people to promote your product for 50 bucks, $100 is time well spent. And then one thing to note, it might not go as well as you had hoped. You might not generate as many sales, but don't give up on just one. Try multiple. Go out and do 5 influencers, test them. And if one works well, then keep repeating them and paying them more to do more posts. So I absolutely love using Instagram and TikTok. This is something that you can do during Q4, but you can also do this year round. And again, the thought process behind this is the more traffic that I can drive to my listing, the more sales that I can get, the more that's going to help my organic rank. And for those that sell on Amazon, having the organic rank is king. That's where the money is made. If you can rank organically on page 1, that's where you're just going to start printing money. So that's Instagram and TikTok. We'll briefly talk about YouTube. My strategy here is you can go, depending on your type of product, literally search anything. So right here, gift ideas. Again, I'm selling a unicorn gift set. So gift ideas, I search gift ideas, and there's a bunch of different YouTubers that are talking about 130 Christmas gift ideas. I reach out to them and say, hey, are you making a video similar to this? Can I be in the list of 130? You see how much they're going to charge you. And if you pay, let's say $100, that video is going to be around not just for a couple months, that's going to be around for years to come. And so you're paying for that real estate, a one-time fee of, let's say, $100. And that's going to be money well spent, not just right now, but for the long run. Same thing. If I'm selling a backpack, I search best backpacks for school, and it says top 6 best backpacks, 7 best backpacks. So I'm going to reach out to these YouTubers and say, hey, are you creating a video like this? I would love to get on the list. And to reach out to YouTubers, you're going to actually click on their account. And then in the top right-hand corner, it has the about sign. And then you'll click the about button, and then you'll come right here. It says details for business inquiries. And then you'll be able to view the email address, and then you'll be able to email them directly and ask them for their pricing. So YouTube is something that I've actually recently started doing on my products. It's really easy to reach out to these different YouTubers and say, hey, are you going to do a review video? Because like this channel is all about unboxing, unbox daily. All they're doing is product reviews. And so if you can reach out to these influencers, these YouTubers, and pay them a couple $100 to make a video, that can pay off in the long run. And it's a great way to increase sales. So that is the third tip that I got for you guys, using social media for influencer marketing, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube is super powerful. Let's jump to tip number 4. And this is something that not a lot of people talk about. And this is something really powerful. I do this all the time. And what I do is I find blog articles that have top, let's say 131 best gift ideas. So I find my product. So again, I'm selling this unicorn gift set. And so what I do is I think of the demographic and I go to Google and I type in top 5 gift ideas for girls. And as you can see, there are tons of different blog articles that are talking about best gift ideas for girls, babies to teens, 30 best toys and gifts for 5-year-old girls. Like there's tons of different blog articles that are talking about each individual, all these different products. And so what I do is I click on the blog article and you'll see this is one of them. This is their top picks. And as soon as you click on check price, it literally redirects you to Amazon. So all of these blog posts, all they're doing is it's a massive affiliate. It's just an affiliate site. And all you're doing is paying the owner of the site to be listed on the top 100 list. And if you can do that, that's just free traffic, again, for not just a few hours, that's for years to come. For as long as people are searching for top 5 gift ideas, you're going to be able to show up and people are going to be able to click on your product and it's going to redirect them to Amazon. And what's cool is it's a win-win situation for both the owner of the blog sites and for you as the Amazon store owner, because not only are you paying them, let's say $100 to be on this list, every time they click, a customer goes and they click on this list and they hit check price and it redirects them to Amazon, they're clicking on the blog post affiliate link. And so if they buy their product, then they're making another commission. So they're kind of double dipping. You are paying them. And then every time a customer clicks on it and buys the product, they're also making an affiliate commission. So this is a great way to really get your product out there, just not on Amazon. And a lot of times people are like, well, what do you do other than PPC? And these are things that I do outside of PPC. To kind of go into a little bit more depth, like there's blog posts for days about every single product category, niche, you name it, there's blog posts for it. And what you're going to do is once you find the blog post, you'll scroll down to the very, very bottom. We'll have a contact us page. So you, as you can see right here, it says Hearst Magazines. If you guys are interested to partner with us, email this email. So you just email them and you say, hey, I have this product. I sell on Amazon. How much can I pay you to get it listed on the top 130 list? And they'll give you a price. And then you'll say, great, pay them. And there you go. That's another source of traffic that's going to drive to your Amazon listing. One more example, if you guys, just to kind of paint the picture and engrave it in your head, I kind of went broad and I was looking for top 5 best gift ideas for girls. What you can do is you can literally niche down so specific, and there's blog articles that are top unicorn gifts. So these are specifically people searching on the internet, top unicorn gifts, and there's dozens of blog posts. And so that's exactly what I did is I searched for this. And just like this, it says 20+ magical unicorn gifts for people who love rainbows, glitters, and sparkles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to this blog owner and I'm going to say, hey, I need my unicorn gift on this blog, because if somebody's clicking on that blog, you bet you they're likely to buy my product because it's that good. And so that's another strategy. That's tip number 4. This is something that is very overlooked. Yes, it might take some time, but if you sit down and you find these different blogs, you are going to be surprised at what you guys can do. So I'm not sure how we're doing on time. I think I've been talking for 30 minutes, so we're going to crank through this and then we'll do a quick Q&A. So we'll jump to the 5th, and that is lightning deals. This is something super important that everybody should be doing. If you qualify, you're going to go to your seller account. You're going to go to the advertising tab. You're going to click on the deals icon, and then you'll be able to select to run a deal. These deals are going to cost between $150 to $500, depending on the time of year. So during Cyber Monday, Black Friday, it's going to be $500. During the month of December, it's going to be about $300. And these deals are some of the best days. I mean, I've done $20,000 in one single day because of lightning deals. So if you have a giftable product, it's something that people are wanting to buy during Christmas time. Running lightning deals during this Q4 season is the best time to run a lightning deal. You don't need to necessarily get a Black Friday or Cyber Monday time slot. If you can get a first week of December, that is a great time to run a lightning deal. It's just going to increase the traffic and it's going to really boost your listing. And lastly, let's talk about my last strategy, my last tip for you guys, my PPC strategy. Again, Q4, tons of spikes. I want to talk about keywords, bids, campaign budgets, and new keywords. So first, we're going to talk about keyword bids and campaign budgets. And this is something that you guys are going to want to monitor super closely because with the increased demand, you might be spending a lot more because more people are shopping, which is going to result in more clicks. And so what you're going to want to do is really monitor and make sure that you're not just blowing through your budget in the first hour of the day. And if you are, then you might want to adjust the keyword bid down a little bit. Now, if you're blowing through the budget and you're extremely profitable and your PPC, let's say your ACoS is like 10, 12, 20%, then what you're going to do is you're just going to increase the campaign budget to $1,000, $2,000, because you know that if you're spending $1 on PPC and you're getting, let's say 20 back, I'd be willing to spend $100,000 if that was the case. So that's what you're going to want to do is monitor that super closely. Make sure that your keyword bids aren't too high. Make sure they're not too low. You're going to want to make sure that you monitor that because during Q4, a lot more people are going to be clicking. The last thing that I want to talk about is new keywords. This is something that you guys can do with the AMZ Scout software. So it's the reverse ASIN lookup. This is one of my favorite tools. You'll find your competitor's ASIN, you'll plug it in, and it's going to help you find new keywords. So for the most part, these keywords I already had in my listing, but I found 3 new keywords that I am not targeting. And that is teen girls gifts, kid stuff, things for teen girls. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those keywords and I'm going to plug them in my PPC campaigns, start targeting those, and hopefully start ranking organically. Because if I can do that, that's an additional 37,000 searches for that keyword. Kid stuff, 23,000. Things for teen girls, 33,000. So there's a lot of opportunity. And then the next thing that you can do is the AMZ Scout Amazon keyword search tool. I just went and typed in gift. So that's a super broad keyword. And then it helped me find a bunch of different keywords that fit that. So Christmas gifts, unicorn gifts for girls, gift basket, Christmas gift bags. Those are keywords that I'm going to put in my PPC campaigns to target. Because if I can rank even on the second page, let's say on a keyword that's being searched 62,000 times, that's going to generate a lot of sales. So that is the 6th tip. There's a ton to kind of absorb and take in. I know I went through that pretty quick, but again, those are the strategies that if I have a lot of inventory, that's what I'm going to do to just try to sell as much as possible. Or if I don't have a lot of inventory, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to necessarily throw coupons on. I'm not going to crank up my PPC. I'm not going to run lightning deals. I'm just going to ride the wave and keep profit margins high. Just with the extra traffic, increased demand, you'll be able to ride the wave, increase profit margins, and then get ready for next Q4, save up, stock up, and then implement those 6 different tips. So that is my strategy. If you guys don't have as much inventory, that's what I would do. That's what I recommend. But if you do have a lot of inventory, those 6 tips are going to help you tremendously. And I just want to say thank you guys so much. We're going to open it up to Q&A real quick. But if you guys are interested, I put together, I can't even believe I'm offering this for you guys, but I'm offering you guys a completely free course. If you go to freefba.com, this is 10 plus hours. I normally sell this course for $500 and you guys are going to have access to it for free. So go to freefba.com. All you'll do is enter your email, your address, and I will send you access to the boot camp. Again, it's 10 plus hours of training. I just want to say thank you guys for being here. And I appreciate AMZ Scout for the opportunity to be here with you guys. So I think now we'll open it up to Q&A if I'm correct. Let's see. I'll stop sharing. Again, it's freefba.com. And I will just start answering your guys' questions. I think a couple minutes to answer. Do I go till 2:30? Yep. So we got 9 minutes to answer any of your guys' questions. Great job, Trevin. Learned a lot of great info and tips, tons of stuff. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you guys learned a lot. I know 30 minutes is not a ton of time to break down everything, but there is a ton of information, lots of different things that you guys can do to grow your business. Tyler, he's asking, I'm hoping to launch late October. Is that still enough time to capitalize on Q4? So if you're getting inventory checked in and you have it on the way, you can totally launch. And I've launched products literally in December. And so my kind of perspective and outlook of launching a product, yes, there might be a better time of year to launch a product than others, but for the most part, don't necessarily worry too much about a deadline and just focus on getting that first product launched. And then from there, that's when the snowball will start rolling, and that's when the momentum will start going. So my biggest piece of advice for anybody stressed about launching during Q4, don't worry about that. Just go and launch your first product. Whatever time of year it is, it's going to be great. Obviously, you guys need to educate yourself and be familiar with how to actually launch. But if you guys have done your homework, then launching any time of the year is a great opportunity. Is this your course? No, so this is a boot camp training program. There's 10 plus hours of videos on it. It's a little mini boot camp course, so it's not my full A to Z course, but it's still incredible value, all for free. Again, I charge people money for this. So hopefully the people that have paid for it, they're not too upset for giving out for free. Let's see, what is your advice to start from zero? That is a great question. It would be to start. Like, you've just got to go and take action. I mean, I look back at my journey of when I started. As soon as I heard about the opportunity, yeah, you guys might think I'm crazy and you might think that I'm full of it, but I learned about Amazon, and within 2 weeks, I had my first product launched. Within 2 weeks, I got home that night, did research, started reaching out to suppliers, and I just went all in, and I did air shipping, got the product sent, and launched my product as quick as possible because I was so excited. I'm not telling you to do it necessarily like that, but it is important to take action and actually go for it. And I see so many people that have heard about the opportunity, they're dabbling in it for years, and they don't take any action. So the biggest piece of advice, if you're starting from zero, is you just got to go implement. You've got to go for it and take action. Let's see. Yeah, 2 weeks. I mean, it's crazy. Let's see. At the end, of course, any certificate will be awarded. So no, I don't have any certificate on that one. That's just a free bonus. If you guys don't want the bonus, don't take it. But that is just something that I'm giving to you guys for free. What is the best way to learn about PPC? You're not going to like my question, but it's just going to be doing it yourself. Testing different things, trying different things. And that's kind of the reality with PPC is I've helped a lot of students, and every single product is different. Every single category is different. There's different strategies, and some work for certain products and others don't work for other products. So that's something that you guys are going to want to make sure that you do, is just start testing. And a lot of times people are like, well, I'm scared to spend some money on PPC and I don't want to spend money. But the reality is the only way to learn and get the data that you need is by spending money on PPC. So to learn about PPC is just going, obviously don't just go blow $200, $300 a day on PPC, be strategic, but you've got to spend money, even if it's $5 a day. And then with that data, then you can take it and optimize and find different things that are working and that are not. So you just kind of adapt and adjust with the data that you guys are getting. How long will you have free access to the course? You'll have lifetime access to that free course. Let's see. He's asking if I'll ever have a course on real estate. Probably not, at least not anytime soon. I mean, we'll talk about, we'll continue to talk about Amazon FBA. I mean, I could talk about all sorts of different things like real estate, but let's see. Is it wise if you're not into social media to hire somebody from Fiverr to start and manage it while I catch up? So one thing to not worry about too much when it comes to your Amazon business is, yes, it's important to go get the Instagram handles and to maybe have a social media for your brand. But for the most part, don't necessarily worry about that too much, just because it's not going to generate any crazy amount of sales and traffic. Just worry about the main key components that I talked about, like listing optimization with your product photography. Spend time on that. Spend time on PPC. Spend time reaching out to influencers, blog posts to get your brand out more. And then with the money that you make, then you can go and launch a second product, and then you can launch a third product. And then as you start to build out like a legitimate brand, that's when you can then start to focus on social media. And that's when you will have the money to be able to pay somebody to do that. So it's not taking a bunch of energy and time off of out of your day. So that would be my recommendation for social media there. How many units did you order for your first shipment? So I only ordered 100 units. At my first unit, my first product, I was like, I just want to get it out there. Just want to experience it. I launched it. I actually have a full YouTube video talking about my first 8 products that I launched. So if you guys go to on YouTube, just search Trevin Peterson. You'll see the first 8 products that I launched, and it will kind of break all of that down. So it looks like I've got 2 minutes left. We'll continue answering these questions that you guys have. Let's see, any tips on searching for a manufacturer for a first product that is similar to others but doesn't currently exist? So if you're looking to kind of, I guess, invent a product, what you're going to want to do is figure out the material of your product. If it's wood, then you're going to want to find a factory that produces wood products. And then you'll send them the design, and then they'll be able to create a mold and custom tailor that type of product for you. So that's something that you're going to want to do is whatever, like if you're selling something that's plastics, so like this remote, you're going to want to reach out to a supplier that manufactures plastic. Same thing if you're doing something that's glass, reach out to a glass supplier and say, hey, I want to get this product made. So that's what I would do if you're looking to customize something, is just find a supplier that produces the material that your product is made of. So that's super important. Let's see, we got 1 more minute. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if you guys want free access to the boot camp, it's freefba.com. I'm excited for you guys to go and just absorb some more training material. If you guys enjoyed, I hope you guys enjoyed at least, and I hope you guys learned something new. I appreciate AMZ Scout for the opportunity. And it looks like somebody said one of the best talks so far. So that is amazing. Thank you guys. I hope you guys go out there and crush Q4, and we will be talking soon. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out on Instagram. It's at Trevin Peterson. We'll be talking soon.